Hey, what's going on, guys? We are back today. We're gonna be doing somebody's pay dirt. Over here, they are about the same pay dirts I've had here for a while now. Mantis, Chicken Miner, B&B, Troubled One and Two Troubled Ones, and Mr. Pitbull's The Nug Jug. I was really hoping I'd pick this one, but just he hasn't had luck of the draw just yet. Anyway, guys, we've done poker, we've done cards, we've done dice. Today, maybe I don't have it set up. I need to go find how I can do this. Maybe we can do short straws, and maybe the next round we'll do dollar bill poker. Let me go find how I want to do this short straw thing, and I'll bring you back. Poof, we are back. Here are the straws that we're going to use for this little random picker, if you will. Let's see how all this goes. Get them all mixed up here. Get them all front and center. Start picking. Troubled One. B&B. Chicken Miner. Pitbull, Troubled One Heavy Metal, there's Mantis Miner. The short straw is the one that has red on it. Do you guys see anything with some red on it? Right there, that is the shortest straw in the bunch. We're going to be doing Mr. Chicken Miner's pay dirt today. Always a good time. As you can see, the red one is the shortest. He's the winner chicken dinner. All of these go back into a bag. And if you've been around for very long, you guys know what the deal is here. You and I will be back when all of this is all classified so we can take a look at it. Plus quarter of the chicken, plus 10, plus 20, plus 30, everything lower than 30. That's where the bulk of the material is. I wonder if I shouldn't. We'll see what happens. I hardly ever do this, but don't see a lot of magnetics in there, but that doesn't necessarily mean there isn't. Nah, not too much. So maybe we'll leave the magnetics in today. We'll pan all this big stuff easier. That'll be a cakewalk. This, of course, everybody knows on the planet, that's what's going to be troublesome. So Chicken Miner it is. I'm going to go get something to pan in, and when we do, we'll be back with the big stuff. Mine Lab 10-inch is going to be weapon of choice today, and I'm going to use the Gold Claw big production pan to get to panning all this stuff out. I need somebody to 3D print me something almost this exact same shape, just a little bit off, a little bit different. Start off with this big stuff. You know that there ain't gonna be probably anything in it. Never hurts to try though. Good looking piece of quartz there. Float quartz, of course. Yep, not a zip zero in the bigger stuff. We'll go with plus 10 next. There's a good possibility that maybe there could be some gold in here, some bigger type nugget stuff. Mr. Chicken Miner, you buy his bags usually, I don't know what they are now, and he's kind of in and out of stock up there. But usually he only guarantees like 3/4 of a gram, something like that. The less I ever had was, I think, 1.25 grams from that. So he really fills it full. There is a piece in here, guys. Look at those 3 big pieces. Huge chunkers. They sound really good. That one's got a little bit extra octave of some bass in it. Must be extra heavy. Let me go grab a snuffer bottle. We'll get this sucked up. I could have missed some really small stuff So I'll be saving these tailings down in this production pan and redoing them again at some point or another. Plus 20. Here we go. Get it really good and shaken up, you know, in the creek. You always want to kind of do it under the water as much as possible. Over here, I can't really do it underwater. It might splash and get all over my table. This one here probably ought to go pretty fast too, if I had to imagine. I was emailing back and forth with Chicken Miner, I don't know, a year ago or so. I started researching chicken Alaska. There's all kinds of little things up there that you can go. A gold camp or something, or I think I saw too an old dredge sitting out there, part of one of the gold camps. Eventually, one of these days, and on my bucket list, I will make it there and maybe work some of the creeks over there, see what I can find. I'm sure there's a heck of a lot bigger gold over there than there is here in my little state where everything is just like dust, it seems like. But anyway, I'm going to quit jacking my jaw. Let's get back to panning. Almost down at the end of this one. All these little rocks are getting stuck in the riffles. I bet you that's probably low enough to see if we can find something in here. Really like the way this stuff. I do not see any gold in that classification. That's a bit strange. I wouldn't think that that would be the case. Maybe I screwed up here. But, I mean, it doesn't mean that there is gold in every classification. Let's see what we got. Let's see if we pull this back. A little bit of black sand's poking out. Nope, I don't see any there. We'll dump all this out. What I'm getting ready to say here is, you know, it's kind of a no-brainer, but you may just not think about it. A lot of people may just pan this dirt, take it out when they're done and go throw it outside. Yeah, I would not be doing that. It's always a good thing to pan through the material the first time. You see me, and I do this very quickly when I'm doing these videos, so I'm very sloppy. Maybe don't be as sloppy as me, but I'll always save my stuff. Then at a later time, or even here in a little bit, I'll go back through it and see if I find more, so that when I go to put it on the final scale, it's all there. So that's just my little piece of advice to you on this video about saving all the tailings and going through them a second time, or maybe even 3 times. Plus 30 material. There's Mr. Ozark Buck on the back of that one. Get this stuff really shaken up good. Try to get all that heavy stuff all the way down to the bottom. I think we'll use these riffle over here. Usually though, you only have to shake it maybe 4 or 5 times. My little thing over here is a little full. I'm starting to leak a little bit of water over here on this corner. Do some more here. I like to pan my stuff down to where I get to maybe 2 or 3 tablespoons of material, but of course it does matter on what size of pan you're using also. Super sluice, you can keep even more in there. So we're gonna get this stuff over here. Give her some tappity tap 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 taps. And see what Mr. Chicken Miner has in this classification. I would assume we're gonna find something in here, but you never know. Yeah, there's some gold right there. Get rid of the majority of this. See if we missed anything in here. I like to get close to the bottom, not all the way down to the bottom. And bring everything back together again. So there's the gold we found in this class. That is pretty dang good, if you ask me. Probably a 1/4 gram all by itself right there. Let me get this stuff sucked up. Yeah, I know, it's not perfectly clean. I know. Looks like we got her all. On to the hard stuff, guys. Boo! We're probably gonna roll with, we'll do half and half. We'll make this into 2 pans. Need to move some of this stuff out of the way. Get my fingers in here and get everything real good and liberated out. This isn't really all that bad. Let's just throw all the rest of this in here. Get everything thrown in here at the very end. And we will get to panning this stuff out. Boy, my water is starting to get pretty darn dirty here. Really shake the heck out of this stuff good. Start trying to get some of the bulk out of it. Here's where we crush out fast forward. Wish me luck, guys. This isn't too terrible. And once some gold starts popping out here, I will bring you back. Look at all those pieces in there. That is a pretty good amount. And I know I lost a little bit. There's a piece over here. You can barely see it. So what I'll do is I'll finish panning this out. Then I'll finish up down here, see what I missed. And I'll bring you back at the snuffer dump. Time to get it all mixed in with each other. Sometimes the gold, guys, is stubborn and doesn't like to come out from wherever you are. Likes to play hide and seek. There's the gold, guys. That is a boatload for him only saying he's going to send 3/4 gram. Guys, I am afraid to guess what that is. It looks like 1.5 grams. I don't know. It looks like 2 grams to me. Who knows? We'll get all this sucked back up again. Gotta get rid of some of this, and this one doesn't want to go down the pipe. Next time you see me, I will be at the scale. Here it is. Don't know if you can even read it, but 3 pounds chicken minor pay dirt. That's what I got here. Keep your eye on his website. Kind of comes and goes, like I said earlier, but always worth it to grab one of his. It is the chicken miner on the docket. Here we are at the scale looking at all of everybody's stickers on here. Hope you guys are having yourself a great day. Behaving yourselves and not getting it. Ooh, Mr. Wrench is repairing prospecting in the house. Anyway, let's get on over here. Check out Mr. Silva's small mining. His is a big sticker. It always starts to get kind of piled up on, but here is the gold that we found in the chicken miner. I know there's a little bit of junk in there. I could see it too. Let's get this poured in. This is a 3/4 of a gram guaranteed bag from his 3-pound. And look at there. 1.34. Let's deduct some of that for, you can see some organics in there, a couple other little pieces. Let's just call it 1.25. And all you buy is enough for 3/4 of a gram. So chicken miner is always a good deal. Make sure to watch his website. He's in and out of having product. But when you do, I can assure you that you are not going to be sorry. So anyhow, you guys have yourself a good day. I got to get out the door. I got some stuff to do around here. So Goldpan and Suntan over and out.